Well, now it's the day of surgery, and prayed before we went, and he was like, "All right, let's go." It was early, so we had to. I needed to be there by 6 a.m. So of course, if you on time, you're late. Okay, if you early, you're on time. Just remember that. Anyway, so we get there. It's about 5:30 ish, maybe like 5:40 at the latest, and we go we go to the doors of the hospital, and they were locked. We was like, okay, but I mean, the whole hospital wasn't locked, just where we needed to go in, and I was like, what? Okay. So we were standing outside waiting. Security was like, "Oh, I'm coming. I'm on my way." And they told us the doors didn't open till 6. So, but I was like, I gotta be there at 6 or whatever. And then they prepped me for surgery, and I was ready to go. From what I was told, surgery was 4, almost 5 hours long. They did a total thyrectomy. That they took all of my thyroids out, both of them, I guess, not all of them, just both of them. Um, I had a large 5 centimeter mass on this side. I had a 4 centimeter mass on this side, on this side, this thyroid, and on this one it was 4 centimeters, but it was like wrapped in calcium, like under, like I couldn't feel this one. Like this one didn't bother me at all, but it was actually abnormal, and yeah, and it was wrapped in calcium, so it was like hard. And then this one had, I guess, ruptured on the inside and was forming like another mass or whatever back there. And that one back there that was kind of hiding or whatever, it was cancer. Which we didn't know, because I mean, and then the doctor was like, I couldn't tell, from the outside or anything like that. And it could have happened like after the MRI, it could have happened probably after the biopsy. You just never know. So he was like, sometimes you get the biopsy if things are in the back or whatever, you can't really get to them or whatever. And so, yeah, that was a eye opener. But I was like not there. I wasn't present when all this was happening. I mean, my body was there, but yeah, I was not there. But this is what I've heard after. Anyway, so I'm like in the hospital, recovering. Had my family there with me, and we were just kind of like sitting in there. I couldn't stay awake. The anesthesia was trying to wear off, but it wasn't really wearing off. And I was like so desperate to get home. Like I'm like, okay, I'm good. Okay, I'm good. Like I could not stay awake, and everybody's telling me just go to sleep, and I'm like, no, I'm missing things. Like I was really trying to stay awake. Like that is something I really do remember. But here's something funny that before surgery. So I get wheeled in the back, and I go to the OR, and I'm in there, and the doctor's like, "Hey, what kind of music do you like?" And I'm like, "Oh, I like old school. Like actually I like kind of all kind of music." But I mean, not all music, but I like most like R&B, pop, rap, country. Like I like a little bit of something, right? Everything. Anyway, so I'm like, oh, I like old school. Just throw me some Spinners, Temptations, Earth, Wind and Fire. George Clinton. Throw me something. So he starts. I can't remember what song it was. I'm not gonna lie. I just remember singing loud. Like, and I didn't have the mask on yet, so I'm like already on the bed and I'm singing loud. And he was like, okay. And I remember him going, okay, girl, get it. And I'm over here trying to sing, okay? And I'm singing, and the anesthesiologist comes to me and he was like, okay, I'm going to put this on you. I want you to count backwards or whatever. And I see him put something in my arm. And I was like, as soon as they're doing this, and I was like, no, wait. And I put my hand up, and they're like, what's wrong? I'm like, I'm not done singing yet. Yeah, that was me. That was me. I did tell them that. I heard all kinds of laughter, and they were like, it's okay. And I was gone. Like, that's what I remember from the OR. And I was cracking up. Like, I was like, did it really happen? I know it happened. I was there. Okay. But yeah, I thought that was funny. So after like I say, as I'm recovering in the hospital after surgery, not really recovering, just in the hospital, and the anesthesia did not like me after I finally woke up, and I thought I was okay. Like I was eating ice chips and drinking water and everything like that, and then like a rush of nausea came over me, and I was like, I don't feel good. And it was just like bleh, everywhere. Like, and it was just like nothing but water because I had nothing to eat before, and it was just water, but still, it just did not feel good because I couldn't like I had like this contraption on my neck and I couldn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like projectile all over me. Oh my gosh. And I am so grossed out about that. Like it made me vomit that I vomited on myself. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like nonstop. Like I couldn't stop it because I was just like getting sick from getting sick. Anyway, sorry for that vivid imaginary thing going on. Anyway, so I was like, no. And the nurse came. She's an amazing nurse. She's so sweet, but I found out that she was not really she's never been with a thyroid patient or something or whatever. So like stuff that she was like, oh yeah, like this and this, like take it easy or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, it just became to where she was doing her job, but the doctor had a different. It was crazy. All I remember was like, I'm ready to go home. Like, let's go home. Everybody just telling me all these directions and how to get home. And then she was like, I can't let you go home until the discharge papers come. And then the discharge papers, she was telling me, she was like, looking at the paper, she was like, I don't know what to tell you. And I was like, what? Like I can't go home and I don't know what I'm doing. Like, oh my goodness. It was a hot mess. But anyway, we got that dealt with, okay? This is me. I was ready to go. See my little thumbs up or whatever? Well, at least I thought I was ready to go. And they released me, and that's the contraption that was on.